So this is a quick intro about how to use Salon if you're an instructor. So I'm going to show you how I use Salon in my classes, and I'm going to give you an instructor demo. So I have my instructor account and I'll log into Salon. As I log into Salon, I'm going to see all the feed, what happened in the Salon, what context, the text selected, the comments. I can provide a reply to that comment and so on. Now if you're just starting this process, if you haven't created any salons, the first thing to do is to start a salon. So name, description, make it public, private, you can do all of those things. So you start a salon, and once you start a salon, your salon will look somewhat like this. It may be empty. So let me go and start a new salon. I'm going to start a salon like this. I'm going to call it my salon, start the salon. There's nothing here. There's your stuff. You can email people. I can put documents in there. I can put videos. I can look at the activities in the salon. I can manage all the users and change anything at any time. So now I will show you a salon that's been used, so you can get an idea about where you can go with this. And so if you click on my salons, you will see a lot of salons, or you will see one or two salons depending on how many salons you have. So I'll take you to this salon here. Now this salon has documents that the students are supposed to read. So there's a collection of documents. Now this means that I can edit this document. This means I can just look at this document. I can annotate this document. I can look at the dashboard for this document. So there are so many things that I can do with the document. So let me take this first one here. So the first thing I'm going to show you is that if you own the document, you can edit it. So you can click here, and then you can go and do a lot of things. You can have tags that will allow you to control what kind of annotations you get, or you can set timing. You can say this document must be annotated between these two dates. It can be viewed by the group on these dates. So you have a lot of things, a lot of flexibility. Now you should not put documents in salons if you want to edit it. Now, by the way, I did not show you how to put a document. The best way to put a document is you click on add a document. It gives you a way to edit the document, and you can watch the video on how to edit a document in Salon. You can add text, you can add videos and other kinds of things. Now you cannot add PDF yet, but you can extract the text from the PDF and add it to this and edit it and so on. So you can watch the video on how to add documents. Now if you want to add a video, then that's fairly easy. You go to YouTube or Vimeo and you find the video, and then you click on share, and then you go back to the salon and paste it in, preview the video, and then you don't want to put the video in any salon. If you want, you can put it in my salon, and then just say create, and it's done. So you have these videos in your salon now. So this is the salon. It has a video. I can add a document here as well. So let me go back to my salons and show you a salon that has a lot of work in it. So let's take a look at this document first. When algorithms control the web. Like I said, the students have the option to annotate this document without seeing anybody else's annotations. So the way they do that is to select this text. You can select a tag, important point, write a text, and then save it. And that's it. And you can do this with very specific places. And you can edit your annotations, you can delete them, you can do all of them from what we call the V mode. Now this gives you a chance to go to the salon. And so if you go back to the salon, so that's the annotate mode. And if you click here, it'll take you to what we call the V mode, where you can see annotations by everyone in the salon. Now there's a lot of annotations here. Now if you want to filter some, you can just say I want to see annotations made by 4 or more people out of 17. So you can go to those very specific places, and then in fact you can read those annotations or reply to them or join the discussion. You can do a lot of different things with those annotations. So let's go back to the salon again, and I'll show you the next mode, which is called the dashboard. If you go to the dashboard for this document, it takes a little bit of time. It shows the activity, shows the comments, who made the comments, comments by the tag, how the tags are distributed, so this way you can get a sense of what kind of things the students are looking from you as they read this document. You can also look at the comment density. You can look at the places annotated by the most number of people, and so on. So let me go back to the Salon again. And then the final mode I want to show you is called the discussion navigator. So if you click here, it'll take you to a sort of a discussion mode where you will be able to go through all of the comments in this document and click on any comment and see what the context is. If you want to reply to it, you can reply to it, or you can go through all the comments and find comments with replies. For example, this one has one reply, so I can see the reply. There's another reply here, so I can reply to that reply, and so that you will create a set of replies, and that means you can also drag this left and right to see the discussion thread. Now, in all cases, the context is preserved, and if you want to open up this discussion thread, you can click here and it'll open as a discussion thread here. So let me go back to the Salon again. So I showed you a few things here. One is the modes. You can set the editing from here, dashboard for the document, annotation mode, and the view mode. And I will show you also a quick show of what the videos look like. So in this case, you have a video, and if you click on it, it'll start playing the video. And in fact, you can go through all your comments here and then click on any comment, and it will jump to the exact same thing. So you can search for these comments, and let's isolate all the comments that has theorem. So this one is a question here, and then we can do just jump to that comment, and you can see it's a theorem. So what it gives you is a very easy way to find places. So it does comment tag with the location of the video. You can go to the dashboard, and you can look at how the comments are distributed. You can see whose comments are liked the most, and you can go into those comments and read those comments. So there's a lot you can do with Salon. Now let me go back to my Salon again and look at the analytics. Now, analytics is the major part of Salon. That means it gives you an insight into what the students are doing. So if you click on comments, this is going to graph and show me how the comments were made and when the comments were made and who made the most comments and so on. I can filter the comments by a specific document, so this is when the comments for that particular document happened, and I can go back to this, or I can go back to the document and I can go back to a specific person. Like for example, I can pick one of these people, Otto, and then I can go and look for his comments only. So this is when he was commenting. Now if I go to the activity summary, then I'll see that Otto had a consistency rating of 5%. That means he's been commenting 5% of the time that everyone else is commenting. So let me go back to the original set of things. Now this shows you the comments consistency. Like if I click on here, I can see the 14% is the highest consistency. It's about 8% of the time. I can see who made the most comments. I can see who asked the most questions. I can look at the questions all the asked. So it gives you a lot of data about what your students are doing. So that's a quick demo, and there's a lot you can do with this Salon, but you have to design the pedagogy, and that's going to be the key thing. Good luck.